Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Do you have a hungry soul? If so, welcome to Psalm 107. So, do you have a longing soul? This is a song, and it's going to point towards the satisfaction of a longing soul and the filling of a hungry soul with good things. Now, I've written a few songs recently, and Psalm 107, Psalms are songs, but it really betrays itself as a song. It's very structured. It has an intro, then it has four verses, it has a big chorus, and then an outro at the end. And I think it'll be helpful to kind of break the song down and think about it in that way. So let's start with the introduction. Verse 1, Psalm 107, verse 1. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Verse 2, let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he has redeemed from trouble. Verse 3, and gathered in from the lands, from the east and from the west, from the north and the south. So this song is going to be about the steadfast love of the Lord. That's cool. That's going to be from first to last. We'll talk about that in a second. It's going to be about people in trouble, people that get redeemed from trouble, and the Lord gathers in these people to fix them from their troubles. All right, so that's the introduction. Now I'm going to go all the way to the end and the outro. Verse 43. Whoever is wise, let him attend to these things, all the things that were said in the song. Let them consider the steadfast love of the Lord. So attending, considering what? The steadfast love of the Lord. So the goal is stated in the final line. And Psalm 107 is a Hesed sandwich. That is, the first thing it says is we're going to talk about the Hesed of the Lord. The last thing it says is this was about the Hesed of the Lord, and you should pay attention and you should consider it. So, oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. That's the first. Then the last one is, whoever is wise, let him attend to these things and consider the steadfast love of the Lord. All right, so that's number one. Hesed is a Hesed sandwich. Number two, or Psalm 107 is a Hesed sandwich. Number two, Psalm 107 is a call to attention. It tells you, you got to pay attention to this. You got to consider this. Remember these things. Remember what happens to these people before you. Reflect on it and make an accurate assessment as you kind of compare them with yourself. So attend to this. Let them point you to the right direction, which is his steadfast love, his Hesed, his faithful love, which, what does that mean? It means his faithful love to a mostly unfaithful people, his steadiness in contrast to us as a wobbly people. So you are supposed to consider this and be faithful to it and stop being such an unfaithful people. So I think as we picture ourselves in each of these four verses, in each of these four groups that he's going to talk about, it's going to be very humbling. There's going to be some knuckleheadedness, some problems, and bad circumstances. It ends happily. People are thankful at the end. All right, third point is Psalm 107 is a call to wisdom. It asks for your attention and consideration, and kind of how will you change your ways in consideration with all these people that have gone before you. And then Psalm 107, lastly, Psalm 107, at least lastly today, is a structured song. So we've talked about the introduction, we've talked about the outro, and I'm going to talk about the four verses right now. Each one has a problem, a crying out, a deliverance and rescue, and then thanksgiving at the end. So let me read the first verse of the song of Psalm 107. It starts in verse number 4. Some wandered in desert wastes, finding no way to a city to dwell in. Hungry and thirsty, their soul fainted within them. So that's the problem. That's kind of the first part of each of these verses. Verse number 6. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble. So there's the crying out. And he delivered them from their distress. There's this rescue. Verse 7. He led them by straight way till they reached a city to dwell in. Let them thank the Lord for his steadfast love. So thanksgiving specifically for steadfast love. That's kind of the fourth thing in each of the verses. And then this beautiful thing, verse 8, for his wondrous works to the children of man. For he satisfies the longing soul, and the hungry soul he fills with good things. So there's four groups 4 examples in each of these verses, 4 sets of remembrances, and there's a pattern in each of them. There's this problem, so each is going away from home or away from center. The second one is each one cries out to the Lord in their trouble. Verses 6, 13, 19, and 28 in Psalm 107, each one of those groups of people cries out to the Lord in their trouble, and guess what? He delivers them from their distress. And then people thank. So let them thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to the children of man. So Psalm 107 is a call to cry out to the Lord in trouble, be delivered from your distress, and be thankful when it's all over. So let's go over those 4 points again. Psalm 107 is a Hesed sandwich from first to last. It's a call to attention, it's a call to wisdom, and it's a structured song. But let's not miss the forest for the trees here. It's the Lord that's the star of 107. Let the redeemed say so. Let them thank him. Let them attend. Let them consider. The Lord wants us to chew on 107 and end up on his character and be thankful. And wants us to be accurate. He wants us to be redeemed. He wants to be cooperative enough to be delivered. Be humble enough to cry out. Be wise enough to listen to this psalm. Let them thank the Lord for his steadfast love, for his wondrous works to the children of man. For he satisfies the longing soul, and the hungry soul he fills with good things. Do you, ladies and gentlemen, have a hungry soul? Let's be satisfied in him today. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow.